Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth game of the Howard Community College Men's Soccer Dragons season, as the Howard Dragons come in with a perfect 3-0 record as they host regional rival Northern Virginia Nighthawks, who come in with an 0-1 record. Mark Winkle bringing you the action today, as we will try to get this game in. The weather looks a little bit forbearing. The ominous clouds coming over us with a strong wind, which I'm sure you can hear wherever it is you are watching. But we are going to do our best to get this game in, despite the possible storms that are coming our way. The thunderstorms may be possible, but the wind is 100% definite, as it is just absolutely blowing through our press box right now. Dragons just got done their New York swing, New Jersey and New York, where they went to Brookdale and was able to defeat Brookdale 4-2, and then went up to Nassau, a nationally ranked D3 team, and they were able to win 3-2 in a dramatic game. All right, we survived that wind gust as everything's being held down. You see this dust cloud coming from the construction camp at Reagan Athletics building. Why this is quite an interesting bit of environment to play soccer in. And within 11 seconds of the game, the Dragons will have a penalty kick. Leo Denor just went right through his Nighthawks defense. Saved! Cargbo follows up and scores. So saved at first by Nighthawks goalkeeper Jack Pinson, but it was Raka Kira Cargbo who was able to come through and finish things off, as the Dragons will take a 1-0 lead. Now will get their first opportunity to possess the ball. Already down 1-0 before even touching it. Strong turn there by Frank Walkinson. He'll cross it in. Shot on and saved by Sanchez and kept out of the goal. sort of used his thigh to hit it forward. And Sanchez had to make a diving effort to push it away and off of this side goalpost. So after a foul by the Dragons, the referee has requested a new ball in play. And this will be Anthony Aguise to take the free kick. Wind has died down just a little bit here, but still blowing quite strongly. Aguise into the box, headed forward. Played out, and the referee has blown his whistle. It looks like it's just going to be a goal kick. Played up by the Nighthawks, but it's going to be Carbo who's able to pick it up, and he'll swing it around. Plays it forward, looking for Mansour. The hero from Nassau scored the last 2 goals, including the game winner within the 75th minute. A brilliant volley off the corner kick. Fuentes in the box. Fuentes gets taken down again, and we have another clock stop. It's another penalty kick for the Dragons. As the Dragon player who's fouled it, that is number 12, Jeffrey Fuentes, has gone down, and he now appears to be able to get himself up and back in. But it will be another penalty kick for the Dragons, and this time it will be Jason Fuentes, number 9, to take it. Fuentes steps up, top right corner, and you better believe that is beautiful, nothing but net. And the Dragons take a 2-0 lead.
Up there, Mark. Yeah, he's plugging it in.
So the referee will have a discussion with the 2 teams. And it looks like nothing came of it. The Nighthawks player trying to decide what's going on. Still some discussions over whether the balls are in good shape. It will be Oscar Ayala to take the free kick just over the midway line. Ayala chips one beautifully right into the box, and a good job by Jack Pinson, the freshman goalkeeper, to get his hands on it and cut it out. Long ball forward, Just a little bit too much on it as Sanchez will let it roll all the way to his box. He takes a little push at the end of it, but not much in there as that was Andrew Mejia, who had just come into the game. Getting a little extra action there. Headed for it by Kamara. Mansour's in. Mahmoud Mansour, his shot just goes wide. As the Dragons had a glorious chance to make it 3, and he just couldn't quite find the net. Still have dust clouds blowing in from the construction site, but able to play through it so far. The Howard women's soccer team believes that this is still playable as well, as they're practicing on the grass field right next door. And Pinson will have to bring the ball back as the ball had blown off the 6-yard goal box. Chip to midfield. Kamara heads it forward on the first one for Howard. Picks it up on the second ball, and now he's going to go forward and lose control of it, as that is Alaween Bob who is able to get it forward. Abdul Abadi has it taken away by Fuentes. He gives it right back. Aguise. And Kamara got a little too handsy on that one. He'll be called for the foul. Played short, and just a little bit too much on the touch, but Howard will clear it out for a Nighthawks throw-in. Northern Virginia comes into the game 0-1. They lost 10-0 to CCBC Essex, who is the heavy favorite in the region. They are, in fact, number 2 preseason ranked nationally in the entire NJCA Division II, and appear to be poised for another strong season. Essex has won the regional tournament previously in Division I, now in Division II, 12 straight years. In an incredible streak for the Knights of CCBC Essex. Howard looking like one of the few teams around the area that might be able to contend for that title. This is Boubacar Sissoko coming from the left back spot, trying to get pushed forward a little. Carbo. And offsides is called on the far side by the referee, as that will put an end to the build-up for Howard. Played quick and deep. Headed on by Column, I believe it was. Played in for Denor, who tried to pick the pocket, and offside. Oh, excuse me. It looks like it's going to be handball called by the assistant referee on the far side. Believe it was, yes, it was against the Nighthawks. So now the Dragons will get a chance about 23 yards away from goal for a free kick opportunity. Just off center. Howard with 4 players behind the ball right now. Both Fuenteses are there, along with Denor and Kamara. The strong left foot of Jeffrey Fuentes is the last to touch the ball. Oftentimes that will be the person that gets to take the shot. It will be Kamara that plays it short. Denor tries to turn on it. He goes down, the referee not inclined to give a third penalty kick in the first 10 minutes of the game. Ayala hits it straight up into the air. Collected by Wakatumbala. Hit into the box. Hit straight up. And again by Kamalakan. Howard now will try to break out. A great play by Kemakalam, who had to just make a diving effort to hit it up into the air and keep it away. Had a little help there as well from Sekou Dumbuya. Headed up into the air. Sissoko, 2nd-2, and Mansour will head it through. The Nighthawks trying to work some possession. They've been able to catch Howard dangerously on the counterattack a couple times, and that foul will be called as Ayala just stuck his leg out and tripped up the Nighthawk on the far side. I believe that was Hinojisa. Ten minutes into the contest and plenty of action so far. Hit in. Headed back by Ayala, but falls really nicely to Andrew Mejia, and his shot is deflected out, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Nighthawks. Might have actually gone out the sideline, and it will be a throw-in instead. Kamara trying to start the counterattack for Howard. Denor begging for the ball to be played at the top. It is a great ball by Kamara. Denor, he's behind the defense, gets into the box, shot off the near post. Leo Denor just missed, adding to the Howard goal total. And a fantastic counterattack by the Dragons is denied by the Metalwork. Howard called for the foul on the back end of that, and now the Nighthawks will try to play it to the corner and will go out for a Howard throw-in as the Dragons will make their first sub of the game as Joe Bell Gray will go in. Gray will fill in at the left midfield role with Mansour going up top. Playing some header ping pong at the moment, and it will be Mejia who brings it down. Finds Altaf on the far side. He goes down. Referee looked like he wanted to give the play on, but Altaf just refused to get up, and the referee did make the call in the end. The wind has finally died down a little bit, but the clouds still look black above us. This will be Aguise, the freshman midfielder. Curls one into the box. Brought down. Still bounced around. Mwakatumbala tried to play it forward to Mejia, and it's played out by the Dragons. It's going to be a corner kick for the Nighthawks. Into the box, a low one, hit straight up into the air by Fuentes. Ayala with the second ball, he gets it forward. Now Howard is going to break out. Gray making a good run through the middle, and it is going to be cut out just in time by Nathan Pasmino. Howard not done yet. Denor picks up the second ball. Goes into the corner, gets around his man, able to turn the corner, tries to get into the box. He is able to get it to Gray, who centers it for Kamara. And Kamara bowled over from behind, and referee thought about making the call, decided against it. Play will continue. Gray gets it on the near side. He'll play it into the box. Shot on, saved by Pinson, as Gray looked like he was slipping a little bit to his left as he was taking the shot. In the end, a comfortable save for Pinson. Played long. Headed up again, went by Kemakalam. And now we see rain starting to come through, and it has started to come down hard. Referee has stopped the clock as the rain comes barreling in. This will bring another added factor into this contest. Played in. And Mansour called for the foul, but played out. We had a good crowd to start the game, and now they have started to run towards some shelter. Played into the box. Headed away. That one was another good one by Pazmino. And this will be played out, and it's going to be another Nighthawks corner kick. We apologize for the audio technical difficulties that we just went through there, but we are back in action here as the rain came through and caused some havoc on the electronic devices that we've got in this press box, but game still has continued to play forward. Nova trying to play out of their own half. Played deep. Sissoko looking forward for Didier Estrada, who just got into the game, and it is going to be cleared out. Sanchez picks it up as Nova has pushed their entire team forward. Estrada heads it forward. I'll do my best on the rosters, but those also were a casualty of the rainstorm that just came in. Carbo all over the Nighthawks man, holding him, and the foul will end up being called. And just unnecessarily so. And now Carbo will have a verbal warning by the referee. And it's actually quite a lengthy chat between the two. Referee trying to calm him down a little bit before having to get his book out. 23 minutes left in the first half. Howard ahead 2-0, as that will be a long shot off of the free kick taken by Steve Sanchez, and it went wide. Ayala plays up to Tenor. Fuentes has it poked away. Fuentes tried to play across for Estrada, just led his man a little bit too much. Now the Nighthawks could be moving forward here, but given away. Carbo. 3 men in front of him. Gray is jumping up and down on the near side, trying to get his teammates' attention, thinking that he had a wide open run. Denor to Kamara. To Carbo. What a build-up shot by Denor, and it goes wide. But some fantastic one-touch passing by the Dragons led to another good shooting opportunity for Leo Denor. Denor, plenty of good shots on goal, none of which have found the back of the net so far. Pinson takes the goal kick, puts some good air into that one, but it's going to be Estrada in white that gets to it first. Played in, Gray. Oh, and his touch was just a little bit too heavy. He was in on goal. All he needed to do was just control it and tap it around the keeper, and they had an opportunity to extend the lead. And this will be Michael Feria coming in for the Dragons. For Nova, it will be Robert Gayas. Gallus, excuse me. Howard plays it short. Estrada gives that one away. Romero will play it over the top. He's looking for Justin Toon. Toon chips it back to the middle and poked out by the Howard defense. Long shot attempt by Romero goes well over the net. Sanchez has a lot of short options to go with, and he will use one of them as it's Estrada. He'll have a chance to turn and look. Estrada to Sissoko wide. Gray finds Carbo. To Feria. Feria picks it up again. Ayala chips it into the box. Estrada finds Kamara. Kamara plays it into Feria. Feria cannot get to it in time as he is cut off by a couple of Nighthawk defenders, and it will be out for a goal kick.
Robert, that's you. Robert, press him.
Sissoko. Estrada. Carbo plays it all the way back to Doumbaya, but he gives it away. Toon, what a tackle there by Kemakalam.
Robert, press him. Robert, press him.
Got all ball. A fantastic sliding tackle by the center back of the Dragons. Now Feria. He gives it away. Mejia with a chance to turn with it. And he gives it right back as both teams struggling a little bit to have some sustained possession. Denor looking to go to the corner, and a great sliding tackle by Hinojosa. Thrown into the box, but nobody there in white to get a hold of it, and it will be Pinson who collects.
Frank, that's you. You got man out to your right. You got man out to your right. Pull back. You got him there.
Estrada. Oh, what a slide tackle by Hinojosa. Comes in and takes it away. Mejia
Come on, Frank, take it.
plays it in.
That's yours.
Shot onto the near post, and it's going to be saved by Sanchez as Frank Wakatumbala
Frank.
tried to sneak it into the near corner, and Sanchez able to just push it away. Abdul Abadi will come back into the game as Wakatumbala will go to the bench off of the end line. Played into the middle of the box, headed up by Doumbala. Estrada. And Feria will finish that off. Howard trying to counter right now, but it will be cut out by Pasman. Playing in the box, another header, and that is going to be Mejia, who just couldn't quite get his header around on it, and it will go wide of the net. Howard will make another sub, as Abdul Kamara will come out and be replaced by Precious Akinratoye. Kemakalam plays it towards Gray, gets flicked on. Akinratoye tried to keep it in on the near side fence here, but just couldn't quite. Thrown in towards Oriana. Denor turns the corner on Romero, but then Romero still harassing him, still going, and Romero wins out in the end. Played long towards the corner. Mejia turns on the afterburners, tries to get to it first, It looked like Carbo plays it off of Mejia, and he did, and it will be out for a Howard throw-in. Played into the corner for Denor. Denor has a couple of white shirts in the box, but they're surrounded by green. Feria from the corner, and that's going to be blocked away. Into the corner once again. This is going to be Gray trying to chase it down. Ball stays in play. Akin Rotoye. And that is going to be out for a Howard throw. Howard will play it through the back now.
When you get a chance, Mark, could you plug that in?
Ayala swings it around to his fellow defenseman, Dunboya. Kema Kalam. He'll bring it forward. Looking for Gray through the defense. A good ball in. Excuse me, that's Akin Rotoye. And it will be out for a Nighthawks throw-in.
Mark, when you get a chance, can you plug this in?
12:43 left in the first half. Mejia. Gray. Goes all the way back to Pinson. Estrada picks it up in the middle of the field. Finds Feria. Plays it into Akinto Rotoye. Trying to get his way around. Is able to... Nope, he is not able to keep that in play. Just goes out for a goal kick. As the strong play of Bob able to shield him off. Sanchez. Picks it up on the second attempt. Still Sanchez with it. Still Sanchez with it. Going all the way up from his right back spot. Still going forward. And a foul is called. As he was surrounded by Dragon players, but it is going to be Sanchez who picks up the free kick just outside of the box. It's going to be Sanchez to take it here. 4 green shirts in the box. He's going to go for the shot, tries to curl it into the top right corner, and it sails well high of the net. Never really challenging Sanchez. Diego Ruiz will get his first run of the game in as he will replace Joe Belgray. Looks like Howard might even be doing a formation shift on the fly. It looks like they're more in a 4-4-2 as Ruiz has shifted into the left midfield role. Sissoko plays it to Ruiz. And Ruiz will go right through the back of Gellis. Just under 10 minutes left to play in this first half. Pazmina. He'll curl one right into the box. Sanchez has a line on it, and he will get his gloves on it. Rolled short to Ayala. Feria has to go backwards with it, but he gives it away. Mejia. And it's just going to be cleared out as the Dragons will now try to push up and keep the Nighthawks pinned in their own zone. Playing around with it in box, still going down, and in the end, cleaned up by Sissoko. Estrada, he'll turn and look. Goes long with it into the corner, and there's just nobody there. He was expecting Denor to make the run, and Denor apologizes to his teammate for not doing so. Ayala. This is Hinojosa getting around the sideline, and we will stop the clock, and it looks like we might see a booking here for the first time in this game. As I believe that was Michael Feria, number 17, who is the first one to go into the book for the referee. Hinojosa, right at the midline, will take the free kick. Puts it into the box, headed away by Estrada. Played back by the Nighthawks as they will look to make it a second attempt to get it in. Looks for the switch of field. Headed on. Well done by a body, but it's going to be Sissoko who wins out and then gives it right back. It has been the Nighthawks who have had the better possession in the last 10-15 minutes or so. Sissoko passes up and given away by Akin Rotoye. Howard does get possession back though, as Ayala finds Denor, who checks back for it. Denor looking to try to turn the corner. Still Denor, and that is going to be played out for a Howard throw-in. And we'll see substitutions for both teams coming through, as Feria will come out with that yellow card. And on the Nighthawks side, Mwaka Tumbala will go back in as he'll replace Gellis. Akin Rotoye trying to shield off his man. This is Denor. Working to give himself some space on the corner, and is able to work it for a corner kick for the Dragons. First corner kick the Dragons have had since the opening 15 minutes of the game. And now with just 6 minutes left, we'll see if they can take advantage of it. As Jason Fuentes, who just went back in, will be the one to place the ball on the corner spot. Fuentes into the box, played in. Oh, and it looked like Baraka Cargbo was just going to be able to tap it into the net, but it is blocked away off the line by the Nighthawks. A brilliant corner kick, and Carbo, frankly, should have put that in. In the end, have to give credit to the Nighthawks for being able to block it off the line. Pinson was very aggressive off that one, tried to go for the punch, missed it, and left his goal very exposed, but he was covered on the defensive line. Howard will get another corner kick attempt. Played in again. This one's going to be headed out. Still in play, however, as Fuentes plays it back. Akim Rotoye trying to get some shooting space, and he will go down dramatically with it being a goal kick. Nova trying to work out their own zone. Fuentes has them pinned in the corner. Estrada takes it away. Ruiz to Sissoko. Sissoko gets onto his right foot. His shot is blocked away, I believe. And it will be... No, excuse me, it just went wide. And it will be a throw-in for the Nighthawks. Haino Josa trying to get his teammates to come to him. And there will be a foul against the Dragons. And that will allow the Nighthawks to try to get out of their own zone here. 9-7 in favor of Howard in terms of shots. Both goalies have made 2 saves each. 12-2 on the foul count for Howard, as the Dragons have been much more maligned by the referee. Make that 13 fouls for Howard. Kicked out by Mboya. Akim Rotoye. The Nighthawks defensive line thought it was going to be offsides. Everybody had their hand raised. Nobody went for the ball. Fuentes plays to the corner for Denor. Denor trying to get it back to Fuentes. It is going to be hit off of Denor, I believe, and it will be a Nova throw-in. Rain starting to make its way back onto the field. This storm being expected is the reason why this game was moved from the grass field to the turf field to attempt to make it a little bit more playable. And the Dragons will make another sub as Samuel Gomez will come in. And he will replace Leo Denor on the far side. Denor, having played the first 42.5 minutes of the game, finally gets his first rest. Headed on by Gomez, gets involved in the action right away. And the Nighthawks unable to maintain possession. Howard with 2 minutes left will try to get another look forward. Ruiz plays it backwards. Able to turn now, and Ruiz has some green in front of him, and not just talking about Nova. Fuentes plays it back, and Ruiz didn't see Toon coming up from behind him, and he's able to play it out for another Howard throw-in. Minute and a half left in the corner. And the assistant referee on the far side will wave his flag for a foul called with a jersey tug. And it's going to be a foul against Howard in that corner. And it will go in favor of the Nighthawks. Have to be said again, 14-2 on foul call now. Have to question whether all of those are warranted, as the number has been very highly skewed in terms of one team. Under a minute to play now.
This is only if you have to stop it. Come on, hurry up.
Ayala looks to throw it in. Hit onto the corner by Fuentes, but nobody there, and it will be a goal kick. Pinson taking his time. Now we'll finally kick it, trying to boot it as far as he can forward, seeing if they can get a fast break going. Mejia gets it, plays it forward. Kamakalam able to hit away, and that will just about do it for the first half as Baraka Carbo takes the last kick right into the referee, and he will go and apologize to the man in blue for that play. That will do it for the end of the first half. The Dragons lead 2-0 as we go into intermission. We'll take a break and be back with you for second half action. So just as an update, we have just been informed that there will be a weather delay with the storm now approaching quickly, and both teams have gone towards shelter. So the second half will be delayed, and we will keep you abreast as to when that second half will begin. But in the meantime, it is halftime. Howard ahead 2-0. Be back with you after this weather delay.